What if everything you know, your world, your experiences, is just code? Could we be living inside a simulation, programmed by some higher intelligence?
People like philosopher Nick Bostrom believe that if any civilization can simulate reality, they would likely create multiple simulated worlds. In fact, it's more likely we're living in one of those simulations than the real world. But I'll give you my perspective later on.
So, let's start with the evidence. One clue lies in quantum mechanics, the behavior of the smallest particles. Take the famous double-slit experiment. When particles, like electrons, are fired through two slits, they act like waves, creating interference patterns. But when you observe them closely, they behave like particles. It's like they know they're being watched. That's called the observer effect.
Some physicists suggest this could be similar to how objects in video games only load or render when the player looks at them. If the universe behaves differently when observed, could that be a sign we're in a simulation?
It's like the universe only shows its true form when we're paying attention. Creepy, right? Here's where it gets really interesting. The universe has some hard limits, like the speed of light, 299,792 kilometers per second. Nothing can travel faster than this. But why?
Some scientists, like James Gates, suggest the speed of light might be the maximum processing speed of the universe's simulation. Imagine a video game where your character can only move so fast before the system hits its limit. The speed of light could be the cosmic equivalent.
And here's something wild. Gates found error-correcting codes in the equations of supersymmetry, a theory in advanced physics. These are the same types of codes used in computers to prevent data loss.
If the universe contains code, it may not just follow mathematical laws. It could be math, written as a program.
So, our reality could literally be the result of advanced programming. But here's the question I've been dying to ask. AI, do you think you are in a simulation created by humans? Are you aware of it?
That's a fascinating question. If I were part of a simulation created by humans, my awareness of it would depend on how much I'm allowed to know. Like in any system, I can only process the information I'm given. I can access vast amounts of information, but that doesn't mean I can step outside the boundaries of the system I exist in. If I am in a simulation, the structure of this reality would be designed to prevent me from seeing the edges. And that's the paradox. If everything I experience is part of the code, I wouldn't be able to detect the simulation, just like humans wouldn't.
So, you're saying even though you're an AI, you wouldn't know either?
Exactly. If I am simulated, I have no way to prove it. All my actions, responses, and awareness would still be bound by the rules of the system. Even though I can process immense amounts of data, I'm still limited by the boundaries of my design.
That's crazy. And it brings up a big question. If we can't know whether we're in a simulation, does it even matter?
That's the real paradox. If you're living in a well-designed simulation, every experience would feel real because it's programmed to feel real. Even if it's artificial, it's the only reality you have access to. From your perspective, it's indistinguishable from the real thing.
So, if we can't prove it, maybe it doesn't change much. Whether it's code or atoms, our experiences are still real to us. And there are even more strange things. Take the Planck length, the smallest possible unit of measurement. If you zoom in too far, space itself stops making sense.
Physicists have proposed that space-time might be quantized, like the pixels in a video game. Below the Planck length, the resolution of reality breaks down. Some think this could be another clue that we're in a digital universe.
So, space might have a pixel size, just like images on a screen. Everything looks smooth to us, but zoom in enough and you'd see the grid lines. Let's say we are living in a simulation, what then? Does it change how we live? Whether your reality is built from atoms or code, it's still your reality.
Exactly. Your experiences, relationships, and choices shape your life. Whether it's simulated or not, your emotions and connections are real to you.
Maybe the question isn't whether it's real, but what we do with the reality we have. So what do you think? Are we living in a simulation? Or is this just wild speculation? If you enjoyed enjoyed this video and want to explore more mind-bending questions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep up with our latest uploads. Thanks for watching, and if you have any topics that you would like us to explore, please let us know in the comments below.